Hi everyone, we are going to be learning today about another woman who's been very important in space travel. And this woman's name is Margaret Hamilton. She was a software engineer and she was born in the United States of America in 1936, and she is still alive. Margaret Hamilton is one of the first pioneers of software engineering. When she started working with computers, the job didn't even exist. She coined the term software engineering to describe her work. Margaret loved maths and went to university to study the subject, working on computers so huge that some took up whole rooms. Whilst there, she heard about the job of a lifetime. Massachusetts Institute for Technology, or MIT, who were working for NASA to develop software to send people to the moon, were looking for new recruits. Margaret rushed to call MIT on the phone, and within hours had set up interviews with two project managers. Both wanted to hire her, so she told them to flip a coin, secretly hoping that her favourite would win. Fortunately, that is comma after, he did. Margaret was in charge of the team that wrote the onboard software for the Apollo lunar module and command module, the spacecraft that would take American astronauts to the moon. It was a very steep learning curve for them all, as no one had done this sort of thing before. They knew that there were no second chances for their software. It needed to work perfectly, and so they took the work very seriously. Margaret tried to spend as much time as possible with her young daughter Lauren during this busy period by taking her to work in the evenings and at weekends. One day, Lauren was playing with a test version of the computer and accidentally crashed the software. Margaret wanted to fix the code to prevent astronauts from doing the same thing, but NASA would not let her, saying they wouldn't make the same mistake as a young child. But during the Apollo 8 mission, astronaut Jim Lovell inadvertently did exactly that and accidentally wiped some data. Margaret and her team had to fix the problem while the crew were in space. All the long hours and hard work paid off. The software they had developed was so robust that no bugs were ever found. Even when Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin were on their final descent to the moon and the computer became overloaded, it was able to prioritise its functions so the crew could land safely. The software formed the basis of that later used in Skylab and the Space Shuttle, as well as digital systems in aeroplanes. Margaret's pioneering work continues to keep humans reaching for the stars. And here's our lovely illustration of Margaret, and a quote from her. "Only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly." I think that's a very wise thing to say. You've got to dare to do something great. You might fail, but you might also be great. So, very interesting and very important woman, Margaret Hamilton.